ADHD and now the mower again. I'm telling you, somebody doesn't want me to get this message out. Instead of them allowing you to live and feel and act freely, they want you to behave in a certain way that doesn't make them uncomfortable, doesn't call out any of their possible behaviors. And the thing is that that's not our responsibility. It's not our responsibility. Our job here is to learn, to grow, and to experience our emotions as they come, deal with our emotions as they come, and to have our own personal human experience, not to regulate and monitor other people's. That's not our responsibility. So if you are a person who has an issue with this type of hypervigilance, can't even speak, I'm telling you guys, with this type of hypervigilance where you feel the need to overthink about latent things, to cater to emotional immaturity, because that's what it is. See, that's tough love. I'm telling you like it is. You are catering to emotional immaturity when you are over considerate. Like, of course we can be considerate. We know this person might hate the movie that we're going to watch, so give them an option. That's not catering to emotional immaturity, right? That's compromise, that's relationships, that's growth, right? But when you find yourself wondering in your own head for hours, days, even weeks about something that you said to a person, and now that person hasn't talked to you, or that person snapped and then hasn't talked to you, and leaving you to wonder what you did wrong, that's emotional immaturity. An emotionally mature person will tell you when something is wrong, even if it's not right away. Even if they do say, okay, well, I have to go, I'm busy, I have work to do, and then come back in the evening when they're finished their work, or perhaps the next day once they've let it sort of like, once they've worked it out, how they actually feel and what they want to say and what it is that's bothering them, and then communicate it to you. That's what an emotionally mature person will do. I want you all to stop. Stop considering and worrying about other people's opinions and feelings, or what other people might be thinking, whether you know them or not, whether it's in public or in the home. I want you to try to stop. I've been writing this morning about this because this came up in an interaction with a very, very dear friend of mine. And it made me so sad, and not just for her. It made me sad because I have done this. I do this, And I really feel like that after all that we've been through, we deserve to be free. We deserve to free ourselves from the shackles of other people's emotional immaturity. We deserve it. Ways to do this are something as simple, it's not huge, right? It's not therapy for a year, journaling. If you're a person like me with ADHD, journaling, yeah, I'll do it maybe a couple times a year. And if it's not out in the open and in front of me, it ain't gonna happen. I want you to write it on a sticky note. Other people's emotions, thoughts, and actions are not your problem. They're not my problem unless they express their emotions, thoughts, and feelings to me. Or a daily affirmation. As soon as you open your eyes, and if you're like me, you hit snooze on your alarm a few times, roll over, look at your ceiling, close your eyes, tell yourself, the thoughts and feelings of other people are not my problem. And I can't help unless they ask me. So unless somebody comes to you with their issue, don't worry about it. It's not your problem. It's theirs. It's theirs to deal with on their own, and they're choosing to do that. They're choosing to do that by not openly and outwardly telling you, this is a problem, can we fix it? And if you are afraid that if you don't cater to this person's, I don't know what we'd call it, subliminal messages and subtext, then it's not a person that we should have in our lives. That's not a supportive person. We don't attract abusive people after abuse. Our conditioning makes us believe that putting others before ourselves is the way to be a good person. And it's not true. Don't buy into it. Don't believe it. Love yourself. Worry about you. And you know what? Screw other people. If they can't come to you right like an emotionally mature person, then you deserve better. We deserve better.